wait a minute. I just changed my mind. Fuck Steezy, bro. Steezy. What's like? You know what? The Steez?
Oh, the Steezy stories.
Steezy, Izzy, Steezy stories.
Yeah, that one works.
We did it. What's up, my sleazies and my steezies? This is Steezy Izzy.
Dirty Birdo.
Today we're gonna be talking about our feelings.
Bro feelings.
Yes, bro feelings. What are bro feelings, right? So everybody has emotions. A lot of times people think, only girls get emotions. No. Every single, whether you're male, female, adult, kid, everybody has emotions. The problem is a lot of times bros or guys like us, we tend to suppress those feelings.
Push them down.
We push them all the way down until they come back up later, or we express them in wrong ways like anger. So today, our first topic is going to be about anger.
What is anger?
So anger is basically just an emotion. It's an emotion that goes through your head, you feel, you process, and if left unchecked and you keep going through it over and over again, it becomes a mood. A mood is something that can last for a day or two. It can last a week, it can last a month. Eventually, some people are just angry all the time, right? So it just becomes a pattern. And if you leave it unchecked, it's gonna take over your life. So now that we know what anger is, why do we get angry?
So we get angry for three reasons. We either have a physical threat, a mental threat, or a spiritual threat. And we're gonna explain how you can respond to them negatively and appropriately.
Right.
So how do we negatively express anger physically?
So basically the way that we manifest that is through unnecessary violence. Basically we can either hurt somebody else, beat them up, or possibly kill them. And which that in turn, leads us to end up going to jail, where more violence happens, and it's just, the cycle perpetuates even more.
How do we negatively express anger mentally?
So the same way that unnecessary violence applies to the physical, also unnecessary word vomit applies. So you're basically just saying whatever's on your mind because you're angry, and that could either hurt another person's feelings and instigate them to attack you. Then now you have to physically attack them as well, which leads back to that violence. Or you can hurt their feelings. They could possibly feel suicidal and possibly kill themselves. You could possibly hurt that person's feelings so bad that anger causes them to physically hurt somebody else. So your words, your thoughts can become somebody else's actions if unchecked. So basically what you need to do is be conscious of those thoughts.
Last, how do we negatively express anger spiritually?
So when you hurt somebody else verbally, it's just as bad as if you hurt yourself verbally through your own thoughts. So the same way that you can speak those words and hurt somebody else physically, you feel like crap because you're negatively talking to yourself all day, telling yourself you're a piece of crap, nobody likes you, you're worthless, you have no friends, you're blah blah blah, right? All those angry thoughts that you're saying to yourself all day may not be true, and you keep saying them to the point where you physically feel hurt. Your self-esteem goes down, you start feeling depressed, you start feeling anxiety, you start feeling all of these radical thoughts. So at the end of the day, you're doing that to yourself spiritually, and you can be causing harm through that anger if it's unchecked. So now that we talked about the negative, how can we appropriately use anger physically?
All right, so physically, it's when you have a life-threatening situation, someone's gonna hurt you or threatening to hurt you. Anger is your way of showing your teeth, like the way animals fight, and they're gonna show, hey, I'm someone who you can't mess with. I'm someone that you should be afraid of. Now, either that's it's gonna prevent that person from going and continuing the assault, or they're gonna escalate the situation. So now anger is telling you, hey, get ready to fight, but you don't need to be angry to fight.
Right, exactly. All right, so now what's the appropriate way to express anger mentally?
So when we have overconfidence, we have insecurities or uncertainty, and someone tells us that or makes us become aware of that, we get angry because we don't know, or now we're having an image of ourselves that's you're kind of changing the idea. So you get angry because you don't want that to be true. So anger is more like it's the alarm clock. It's telling you, hey, you're getting angry because you don't know something, or you thought you knew something and maybe you don't. But that's all it should be. It should be the alarm for you to check in on yourself and say, hey, I'm being angry because I don't know something. So now it's time for me to go and find out, or double check. Am I really certain about it, or am I really unsure about it? And if I am, maybe I should just go find out, or find a way where I can be certain, or I can just denounce what I thought I knew and change your thought instead of staying angry.
Right, and like you said, it's an alarm clock, so it's just there to wake you up. It's making you aware.
If you don't wake up, you're gonna stay angry.
Right? Have you ever tried sleeping in through your alarm? You know how annoying that is? You know, that just bang, 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 bang.
That's anger.
Yeah, exactly. You can't go back to sleep. You have to either turn off the alarm, hit the snooze button, and go back to sleep. But guess what? It's gonna start ringing again in another 8 minutes. So unless you hit the alarm, get up and get out and go do something about it, it's not gonna stop ringing. So that's just what anger is. It's just an alarm clock. You can't get rid of it. Try to unplug it, you can't. It's just part of our DNA. All right, so now we talk about the physical, talk about the mental. Now spiritually, how can we appropriately use anger?
So when you're angry at yourself, your anger is a good tool to use to kind of motivate yourself. You're angry like yourself. You're a loser. You can't do nothing right, this and that. You start getting angry at yourself. But anger is energy. Anger, now you can go and go, hey, you know what? I'm not a loser. I'm not just some quitter. I'm not this. So now you can use anger to channel that into energy and become motivated and do that and go prove your own self wrong so you can stop being mad at yourself.
Right. I mean, it's just motivation. It's just like you said, energy. I mean, anger is just energy. And as long as you know how to use it, just channel in the right direction, you're going to be straight.
Can't go wrong.
All right, y'all. So to conclude this segment, what we've learned about anger and what we want you guys to understand about anger is that there's nothing wrong with anger. It's literally just a tool to hammer, kill somebody with it, or you can go build a house. All you have to do is just learn how to identify the trigger and say, okay, now I know that I'm angry. I'm no longer like
physical. It's either a physical feeling
or
a mental feeling.
Feel your body shaking. You're like, oh, hey, I'm angry. I'm listening to my body, right? I'm listening to my thoughts. I'm having angry thoughts. Once you are aware of that, then you move on to the next step, which is?
So why? Is it appropriate? Am I appropriately angry? Is this an appropriate time for me to feel the way I'm feeling? Am I wrong for this? Am I being too much? Am I doing outbursts? Or am I getting into a physical altercation? What am I doing, and is it okay? Am I doing this in the right situation?
Right.
The last one.
So the last one is how. So how can you channel that energy? Do you want to build with that energy, or do you want to destroy it? You want to go beat somebody up, or you want to inspire yourself to go do something else, do something great? So at the end of the day, just remember, like, all of us are here. Like, we're not here to make fun of nobody. We're just saying, like, look, bros, we're saying we have feelings.
We have feelings too.
We have feelings too. We have to acknowledge them. However, that doesn't mean that we have to go around blowing our top, losing our temper, going out of control, because guess what? That's weakness.
Yeah.
People like to say, oh, I'm a tough guy, man. I'm not weak. But guess what? Whenever you lose control, you show just how weak you are. Mm-hmm. And we've all been through that. We've all been through anger. We've all had our outbursts. We've all probably punched a hole in the wall. We've all had angry moments. But at the end of the day, how do you react to it? That's all that matters. The stimulus doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you put in my way. Like, if you put a hurdle, I'm going to jump over it. You know what I'm saying? You put a turtle,
you're gonna say it.
I'm gonna pick it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna step over it. It's like, whatever happens in your path, you gotta figure out what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's your choice.
Yeah.
If you enjoy being angry,
and you know what you should do? You should like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit.
Or I'm about to get angry. I'm so angry right now. But yeah, for real, like, thank you guys for everything. I hope this video helps somebody out there. You know, it definitely helped us just making it. We learned so much about anger that we didn't already know before. So yeah, I mean, this was pretty inspirational. Hope you guys, you know, give us some more feedback. If you guys have any other emotions that you want us to talk about.
What other bro emotions do you
Right?
want us to
Right? What are the bro emotions? What are the bro feelings that you guys got that you guys are too scared to talk about with anybody? You guys don't want to go to therapists or nothing? We'll talk about it. Just put it in the description. Send us a message.
The ultimate anger therapy.
Right? Peace, love, unity, respect, all that good stuff. And like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know what you think. Peace.